Alright, do this to have a great start in your day. And the first thing that you want to do, or basically not do, is that you don't want to have your phone with you when you wake up. And the reason for this is that when you have your phone with you, or at least when I have a phone with me, then I'm going to use my phone. It's just that simple. Like if I have my phone with me, I'm going to use it. So the way that I deal with this is that I just, before I go to sleep, I put my phone in a different room. Or you don't basically need to do that, but you need to put your phone where you cannot see it. So I put it like in you saw like, maybe you have like where you have your clothes, have your phone there, like just not where you're sleeping, just because the simple reason of that, if you have your phone with you, close to you, where you can see it and reach it easily, then you will use it. It's just that simple. So now you might say that, oh, I need my phone for an alarm clock. Well, no, I need my phone to have it as an alarm because I need to wake up in the morning for school or maybe for work if you're a bit older. So I personally go to school, so I have used my phone a lot in my life for an alarm, but now I have got this physical alarm clock instead, and I believe that one is good because I wake up to it and it's loud and everything, So I wake up to it and then I don't have my phone with me. So because of that, there's no real reason. Just get an alarm clock if you need one, and a physical one, instead of using your phone. So because of this, there's no real reason that you need your phone, basically, then, in the morning. So now there's two habits in the morning that are like the two big habits that I will like always try to do, and then my morning and the rest of the day goes how it goes, basically. But the first habit in the morning is that I meditate. And meditation is really not that hard. It might be a little bit difficult in the beginning if you have never meditated before, but I will go right now I go over it right now just to show you that it isn't that hard. So the point of meditation is that you will focus on one thing, which is usually the breath, and then you will lose your focus on the breath. But the important thing in meditation is that you go back and you realize that you have lost your focus. You start thinking about school, maybe your exams, maybe training, maybe, I don't know, your brain just starts thinking about things. And the point of meditation is that you force the brain to focus on the breath or something else. But I usually like to do with the breath because you always have breath, basically. You can always focus on that. So I will just breathe in, breathe out, close my eyes, and try to think about me breathing, I guess I can say. But it's natural. It's the point of meditation is to lose your focus so you can return to it. That's the point. It's like you lose your focus, not with purpose, but like you will lose it sooner or later. But the point is to return or realize that you have lost and return to the breath faster and faster. So that's like the point of it. And this meditation thing in the long term is to make you like more of this in the day. Let's say you're in school. I'm using that for example because maybe if you're watching this, you're like around my age and probably in school. So let's say in your school and maybe you're reading, and then you focus on the book and you're reading, but then you lose your focus because I don't know, you start thinking about this other exam coming up and random things that your brain wants to think about. But the point of meditation is that you will be more present. That's the word, present in the day. So then you will basically be more present. So you'll realize, oh, I should not be thinking about this right now. I should be reading this book and focusing on that. So you will go back faster to the focus on the book. So that's a long-term effect of meditation. I believe I got a little bit some of it. I have meditated in the morning for almost like a year now, basically. Try to just some minutes, just do like just do like 1 minute 30 seconds if you have never ever meditated before. Then if you already have, then you can do what you usually do, or a little bit less if you was some time ago that you meditated, because then you lose the skill a little bit maybe and you get into it again. But the thing is that you do it the first thing. So I will put like bed and I will put the pillow up, you see, up like so I can sit back with my back with a pillow behind my back, and then I meditate from there. I sit and close my eyes and meditate in the morning. And there are a lot of meditation apps and things on your phone. So back to that again. And you don't need a phone. If you have like a timer, which I would highly recommend to get if you don't already have one, like a timer I can show you here. I have like a physical timer, which I use instead of my phone once again, is because the phone is so distracting. It's like your morning routine and your day will be like gone if you let yourself use your phone in the morning, like just after you woke up. You can use it later, of course, but not when you wake up in the morning, just because it's so fucking distracting. So once again, no phone in the morning, only alarm clock and this what are those called? This thing. This timer. So I have this timer when I meditate, and that's the first habit. But the second habit that is essential is that I do gratitude journaling, which is that first of all, gratitude in itself. We start with that because maybe you don't know what that is. So gratitude is also a skill of being, let's say, happy for things that you already have. I guess that's the best way I can put it. So you already are grateful for things that you already have. So I record on this camera that I bought, and I have a microphone, and I use my school computer. So I'm really grateful for these stuffs, because then I can record okay videos. So I'm really grateful for those stuff, because without those stuff, without this camera and microphone, I wouldn't be able to record this video and you wouldn't be able to see this. So these things I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for my family, maybe, because they raised me to carry me. A bunch of things that we already have in our life, but we aren't, like, a lot of time in the day, you are like thinking of, I want to make more money, get better grades, and get stronger, fitter, and better. It's better overall. But you don't ever think of what you already have and what you have already achieved. Of course, you should be ambitious and still go after and be great, better, and all these things. Of course you should. I'm never saying you should never try to be better or get better grades and stuff, but sometime in the day you should be thinking of the things that you already have. in your day. So that's gratitude. And the way that I like to do it is I have a notebook, which I can show you also, like this, a physical. I really recommend. Once again, the same reason as I don't have a phone as an alarm clock or as my when I meditate. I don't have it either. So once again, I recommend to do it with a physical notebook and a pen to write. Because as I said before 2 times already, the phone is so distracting. So what I would write is that I would write, I am grateful for, and then all the things I just said. No, oh, not maybe, but one thing, and then you can maybe say, like, why you're grateful for it. So those 2 habits, meditation and gratitude journaling, is those 2 habits that I do, try to do at least, every single morning. And yeah, if you find that these 2 habits are something that you find very interesting and that you maybe want to try, and you think that I have some interesting things to say, then you should subscribe and like to this video. Bye.